Welcome to this question that we want to look at, and from this end the question reads, given that log 4 is equal to 0.6021 and log 6 is 0.7782, and the question goes on and says, without using mathematical tables or a calculator, evaluate log. Correct. So we are supposed first to note that log 4 is equivalent to 0.6021, and you can confirm that from the calculator. You have log 4. It must be able to almost give the same answer. So log 0.6021 can be our answer when you have to look for the log of 4 from the calculator. If I go to log 6, I'm supposed to get 0.7782. Let me try and see. So log 6, 0.77815, which is actually 0.7782. Okay, sorry for that. There's a reflection on my calculator, but I guess you can be able to clearly see that well. And let's go to the question. The question says, you are not supposed to use a mathematical table or a calculator, but you're supposed to get an answer to log 0.096. So what am I supposed to do? I'll come and write log 0.096 is what you need to look for, and we can only get this by actually using log 4 and log 6. What do? I'm supposed to write this as a whole number. Then I'm going to say log 96, okay, over 1,000. Correct, because how many decimal places do we have? 1, 2, 3. So 1, these are decimal point, remember that. So we have 1 decimal point, 2 decimal points, and 3 decimal points. So 3 decimal places are equivalent to 96 as a whole number over 1,000. So we need to actually break down this 96 in form of what we call prime factors, or we can actually talk about factors or multiples, you see. So we can be able to say 96 can be written in form of which multiples? So we can have 4. Why am I even choosing 4? Because we need to actually use 4 and as well use 6. So I'll be able to have 4, and 4 into 96, that gives us 24. And if I again use 4, I'll be able to have 6. And if I use 6, I'll end up having 1. So I have which multiples? 96 has multiples, and these multiples are 4 times 4 times 6. Correct. So I'll come here and say log 96 over 100, or 1,000 for that matter, is equivalent to, okay, log 4, that's right, times log 4, correct, times log 6. And that means I'm supposed to combine all this, and that actually translates into, so the log of this and the log of this and the log of this. So I can decide to use plus and use plus and use plus, of course. So I'll say this is divided by the log of 1,000. Nice. Correct. Because literally we have log into 4 times 4 times 6 over 1,000. So you can break this down into, look at that, log 4 plus multiplication changes to addition. So log 4 plus log 4 plus log 6 divided by log 1,000. So our log 4 is 0.6021 plus our log 4, 0.6021 plus our log 6, 0.7782. Then you have to divide this by log 1,000, that is just 3. Okay, because we always say log 1,000, and that is to base 10. The answer is 3. So log 1,000 is 3. So if I have to actually add this, I'm going to have this. Let me just have a look at this from my calculator. Don't worry. So we have 0.6021 plus 0.6021 plus 0.7782. That gives us 1.9824. The sum of those three numbers on our numerator side. So we have 1.9824. Then we have to say divide by the log of 3. And that means we cannot be able to actually use the division, because with logs, division changes to subtraction. So at the end of the day, we are going to have this. We shall actually say 1.9824 less 3.0000. Right. We are subtracting because division changes to subtraction. So we shall have 4, we shall have 2, we shall have 8, we shall have 9. 1 less 3, we don't say negative 2, we say bar 2. And that becomes our final answer. Thank you.